Alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is day 53 of our free Aafia campaign, year 2021. And we have started out with the free Aafia campaign. We have been doing it for a long time, but the most recent event that has triggered this nationwide and worldwide protest is that Aafia Siddiqui was once again abused in the jail by some other prisoner throwing a cup of hot scalding coffee on her face, which burnt her face, and miraculously her eyes were saved. Now my address today is to the Dawah Workers, the Dawah Workers of Islam, who are mashallah doing so much hard work in Islamabad and in Pakistan and worldwide. They hold a lot of talks, lectures, they're doing events online and on-site. And now that the COVID-19 restrictions are over, everybody's very excited to have live events. So since the Dawah work will be reactivated again, my question and my request and my plea to the Dawah workers is this, that why is Aafia Siddiqui not spoken about in the events of Dawah workers? Like many Dawah workers do talk about her, but many do not. And those many who do not, we are talking to you. Since you say that religion is a holistic concept, it is a concept, it's an ideology. It's not just about prayers and fasting and Hajj and just a few rituals, but it's a whole lifestyle. And it encompasses all spheres of life. If what you say is true, and it is true, then why is So what we were saying was that why is the freedom of a prisoner, of a Muslim woman prisoner, is being evaded, is being removed, or is being eliminated from the talks of Dawah workers? I've spoken to many people. Sorry about that. Okay, so the thing is this, when we are talking about different aspects of religion, and anybody says to us that I can say prayers and I can do fast and I can go for Hajj, but parda is something that I cannot do. I'm sorry, that's just not part of me. So we say that no, it's not up to you to decide what you can do and what you cannot do in religion. It's for Allah to decide, and Allah has given us a complete code of life. The religion has been completed. It's not for us to fill in the blanks that this we will choose to do and this we will not. It's not a multiple choice question. I've talked to many Islamic practitioners and many Islamic Dawah workers, and you know what they say? Some of them, they say that no, we do not like to talk about Aafia Siddiqui because it's a political issue. Number one, it's not a political issue. It's a humanitarian issue. It's a humanitarian issue. It's a religious issue. It's a woman rights issue. Now look at this quote. Look at this verse that is often talked about in the Islamic lectures, Islamic talks. Suratul Balad, verse number 13. Wama adraka wal aqaba. What do you know what the aqaba is? Fakku raqaba is the freeing of the prisoners. So how can we eliminate the freeing of the prisoners from our lives? How can we tag it that it's a political issue and we will not talk about her? And let's suppose, even if we say that, okay, fine, it's a political issue. Actually, it's not a political issue, it's a composite issue. But even if we isolate it and tag it a political issue, Does Islam not talk about politics? Does Islam exclude politics? What was Sulh Hudaybiyah? Sulh Hudaybiyah was a political pact that Prophet ﷺ made. So don't we teach that to our children? And if we just stay away from politics and say that Islam will not indulge into politics, then what do you think? We'll get the crap that we have gotten in politics because all the good, decent people stay away from politics. So Alhamdulillah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a brave leader like Prime Minister Imran Khan. But then it brings us back to the question that Prime Minister Imran Khan, why are you not bringing back Aafia Siddiqui? That we have talked repetitive times. So I will not reiterate that right now. What I'm going to focus on right now is the Dawah Workers, because the Dawah Workers have a huge following. They have many people listening to them. And take a shot of this woman. Allah will ask you about this woman. Allah will ask you that what did you do for Aafia Siddiqui? So there are lots of things that you can do for the freedom of Aafia Siddiqui. And I would request all the Dawah Workers that you are starting out with your events and talks and shows soon, now that the lockdown restrictions are going down. So I would request that once you have a hall full of people, you can do one thing for Aafia Siddiqui which will not cost you anything, not in terms of money, not in terms of time, and not in terms of courage either. I'm sure all of you have the Citizens Portal on your mobiles, right? Even if you don't have it, just download the Citizens Portal. That is an initiative that Prime Minister Imran Khan has taken, that if you have any kind of complaint as a citizen of Pakistan, you can put your complaint up there and it will be addressed like this. And most of us have had this experience that it is addressed within 20 to 40 days, very, very soon. And it is received must by some official or other. It goes down into the records of the government that this request has been received. So go into the Citizen Portal, make a complaint. They will ask you what kind of complaint do you have. It is a personal grievance or is it a social responsibility? So click social responsibility. In social responsibility, go to denial of rights and make a request for the freedom of Aafia Siddiqui. And here's the good news. You can be anonymous as well. If you want to stay anonymous on the Citizens Portal, you can do that. So that's my request to the Dawah Workers of Islamabad, of Pakistan, of the entire Muslim world and the non-Muslim world, that please struggle for the release of Aafia Siddiqui. She has sent out a request after her latest abuse episode in jail that please get me out of this hell. So let's help Aafia Siddiqui and let's get our names down on the right side of history, that we were the ones who stood by for Aafia Siddiqui. Jazakallah. Asalamo Alykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.